Eman don't have the heart to understand that he got Jerry curl juice in his hair, bro.
I don't have Jerry curl.
Man, that shit drippy as frick.
Jerry curl. This is not Jerry curl.
Man, you better. I gotta watch out every single time you get in the car. I gotta watch out for the juice to drip on the Alcantara.
That's cap.
What you mean?
That's cap. I don't have Jerry curl. Every time I do, I put conditioner.
Sorry, nobody want to hear about that shit. We talking. We have. Are there chemicals in your hair?
It's leave-in conditioner.
Is leave-in conditioner a chemical?
Yes, it has chemicals.
So you put chemicals in your hair?
But if the chemicals does do nothing, the stuff do nothing.
That's fine. The chemicals
are. This is all water.
Got it. The chemicals don't do nothing to your hair, but you put chemicals in your hair though, right?
Conditioner or whatever. Yes, it's to keep your hair moisture. Yes.
You can't say it, huh? You can't say you put chemicals in your hair.
What do you mean?
Do you put chemicals in your hair?
I put conditioner in
you
my
can't
hair.
say it, huh?
I put conditioner
you
in my
can't
hair.
say it, can you?
I put conditioner in my
you
hair.
You can't say it.
And conditioner is a
Do you put chemicals in your hair?
I put conditioner in my hair.
Yeah. I have full power over his whole life. He can't say he put chemicals in his hair. So no.
I look like an alien. And that's real.
Dang, man. But you ugly though. You shouldn't be calling nobody.
I ain't never ugly, bro. I always look good. Hey, always.
I think he look good. Look at him. Nigga got a mask on. Talking about he look good.
Always look good. Mask is for safety, bro.
Anyway, we about to go up in here and meet up with BG4 and see what the frick we get into. At the theater, and I'm sitting here with a buster.
You a lame, bro.
Man,
hey,
watch
you
out,
better
homie.
next time get that VIP suite, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Freak out of here, bro.
They get that VIP.
I used to have a handicap placard, but I lost it.
Yeah. You better get another one.
Why are you worried about how I park and you can't even drive?
I can't drive.
Shut the freak up.
Shut up, fool.
You can't even drive.
Because I got my L's don't mean I can't.
You ain't got your life. You ain't never seen you drive, homie. Like I said, if I ain't never seen, hey, all my life knowing you, bro, you ain't never drove. Hey, you know when motherfucker ain't never drive? When both of the jobs he had was in walking distance.
Because I didn't have a car. When I had a car.
Yeah, because you ain't got no car. Exactly. You carless motherfucker.
I had a car.
Freak out of here. And then you want to believe that this fool get women.
I can pull women on the street.
Yeah, that's until they find out you ain't got no wheels. All right, man. Listen, this shit just ended, bro.
What's up, y'all?
Saddle Ward is here, by the way.
Do.
Shit, there's still a couple people up in there. They about to leave, but we the last ones up in here. Us and them. We just got finished with Haikyuu. BG4 was here, and Eman, they walked the freak out. So let's say our shit before we. Let's say our shit before they come in here. Sad, what you think about this shit, bro?
Oh my God, it was grinding. It was a trip to the dentist, my man.
What do you mean by that? Like, that's not good.
It was hard to watch this film, man. It started off weird, and I felt like what's the name of the movie, Joey? Dumpster?
This is Haikyuu, the dumpster.
This was in the dumpster, man. They could put that movie in the dumpster. I got an extreme close-up of y'all. This is Jody. This is Eman. I got this double shot.
Did you get one of you?
I couldn't, because I woke up and they was both down.
And I woke up and y'all both were knocked out. I woke up and looked at you, y'all was both asleep, so I went back to sleep. We all fell asleep in this shit at one period or another. Bro, hey, this shit was tough, bro.
This guy,
this shit was boring.
The guy in the movie said, I can't wait till this is over. Jody said, I can't. Jody woke up out of his sleep. So the guy, he says, I can't wait. Oh man, it was tough. Listen, I will say this. It did have some redeeming qualities. But this is
bro, it was a whole movie for a whole match, bro. Like a whole I appreciate that, but nah.
I like superhero movies and I like powers, but sports movies is just different. And when you do it made me realize nobody does a sports movie like America. They didn't have the right soundtrack. They didn't have the right dialogue.
Facts.
I believe in American voiceover artists going over the stuff, but this should have been an all Japanese cast because somehow the director didn't understand.
Oh fuck! We
Phantom.
All right, the part 2 outside the theater. So now, since we're out the theater, actually talk about. Look at this fool. Look at where you at. Hey man, what you doing over there? Why'd you leave right away? It's like you couldn't wait to get up out of there or something. You all right?
I feel like I was gonna die, man.
What you mean?
That shit was too long. It was boring. It wasn't interesting. It wasn't exciting. I mean, it was the grit part of, you know, fighting it and making, you know, doing whatever you can to make things happen was dope, but it was not exciting. Like Blue Lock is fire.
Not your cup of tea.
Not at all. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wow.
You ain't like what you hearing, fo?
No, I don't like.
You ain't like what you hearing, bro?
That's sacrilege.
What's sacrilege? Well, he thinks it was boring, bro. He thinks it wasn't.
No, that's
he thinks
fine.
it was terrible.
That's
He
fine
thinks
in my opinion of his opinion.
You
right
think
now,
Haikyuu's better than Blue Lock?
Yes.
I never passed out on Blue Lock, but Haikyuu, he had to go like this, and I was like, "The fuck was that?" I couldn't do it.
Okay, step one. You're not a sports fan, right? You don't really do a lot of sports stuff, do you?
No.
Okay. Step two. You prefer your Slayer stuff, right? Blue Lock is closer to Slayer stuff. Step
Is it?
three. I definitely know you've never even picked up a volleyball maybe more than once in your life. Probably thought it was a dodgeball. So there's another issue right there. So you got a lot of things, and I respect your opinion, but when you say Blue Lock is better, that's when it's just.
But isn't that just a matter of opinion? Why can't he have his opinion, BG4? Why are you being so toxic, bro? Don't you think that's being?
Because there's people out there who say that The Eternals is a bad film. That's why.
And it's their opinion, though. Still, even though it sounds asinine.
And in my opinion,
And in your opinion, yeah.
I can say your opinion is not good.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't say you couldn't have it. I didn't say I didn't respect it. I pretty much said I don't like it.
All right, yeah.
Yours, but it was not like when you put us on Blue Lock, it was exciting. It still had the grit. It still had the fight to try to make something more of themselves, to try to be better.
They had the grit in here too. It was there.
Yeah.
Like you could tell, like that this movie was a combination of both seasons, and all that progression and growth that they went through. Rivalries. Oh, this one can't jump, but he could jump now. Like we just missed all that. That's all that was.
Jody Joe and Eman have actually only seen one episode of Haikyuu, and pretty much it was a Jody tries in the first place. But it wouldn't have been something that he may not have.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
Where he was meeting up for the first time in the gym where they were meeting.
When he was on that garbage team and he was on the other team, and he was like, you don't like him and everything. So I'm still making sure you're watching something that's in the future right now, and you would have to catch up. But the problem is, you got so many things that everybody would like for you to watch, or as a staple. I just said I need you to watch something that's still current.
I got to get that Fire Rock Lee in the shot. That's just amazing.
So it's just me saying, watch this, and I know you're probably not going to get the full ride and feel that I did, because I've already seen everything that it is right now. And by the way, there was an after credit scene that actually made me say I want more. So you don't get that feeling, man. And Jody Joe, you probably didn't get that too, but and Sad too. But I know Sad had some other things that he wanted to say. He was talking.
What makes you think that I didn't get the feeling or Sad didn't get the feeling?
No. My feeling.
Why is your feeling that way?
One, I do high school athletics. Two, I am all caught up on Haikyuu as far as the anime goes, and I know what all of those situations.
Yeah, so you know high school athletics, and you know we're fat.
Yeah, they got football. But there's no real American football anime.
All right, Sad. BG4 is right next to you. This was a BG4.
Recommendation.
Yeah. Huh? And what you think, man?
All right, as y'all know or may not know, BG4 is a tennis coach, and as a coach, I would see why he would want to engage in anime like this. It's a lot of strategy involved in sports. There comes a time, this movie was psychological as well, and I think E-Man is more attracted to the bang bang action shit. This was a lot.
Dumb shit. Mind numbing shit. Don't know shit. Action shit.
This was I didn't understand what's going on because I've never seen the show before. This is the Crows against the Kitties. One group represented the Kitties, and I think the translation from Japanese culture, this movie made me question if I want to move to Japan or not. I've been wanting to move to Japan for 3 years, but their culture is so different. It's so different than American culture.
Introverts.
American knows how to sell some shit. You know what I mean? Sports movie, The Blind Side, Rocky, you know, the score plays a big part in sports movies. This score was garbage. I liked.
I agree with that.
I liked the movie to some extent. The last 18 minutes, they saved so much of their budget for the last 18 minutes. Y'all was asleep, and I couldn't wake you up to see it. But all these crazy volleyball angles was happening, and it became exciting in the last 12 minutes. And what the movie is basically, fuck a spoiler alert, because y'all not gonna see this shit. I trust me.
No, go ahead.
The movie
There
is
was a
about-
whole 3 people in the theater.
The movie was about
You can't spoil it. It's about a match. Only thing you can spoil is who won.
I don't care who won, but
Yeah,
it was
none of that's a
about-
spoiler.
The rule of this is, in basketball we say leave it all on the court, or in
Yeah,
football
yeah,
they
yeah.
say leave it all on the field.
Right.
This movie is about a guy who he was very talented, but was not emotionally invested in the game. So he could be the best. Imagine Kobe Bryant, but don't give a fuck about win or lose. He just out there because he ain't got shit
That
else
part.
to do that.
That
summer.
part. How
And
are
so
you so talented? That shit is played out.
So
The whole
you
I got
know-
all the talent and I got all the ability, but man, I'm only here because I'm gay.
Black people.
I'm only here for him.
I'm here with my
Bruh.
best friend because he want me to play, but I really don't want
This is
to.
on the highest level. You're in the championship game and you just found out that you like volleyball? You dweeb.
So it was more for inner. It was more for reserved, conservative people.
Introverts.
As a black man, we
From America.
I call it sticking my tongue out.
Yeah, that's
some people,
America, yeah.
some people you be so into making that
The
slam
heat of
dunk
competition.
that your tongue come out. You don't even stick your tongue out on purpose. You just every molecule of your body
talk
is
shit.
into making
You
that
talk
shot.
smack.
And that's what, as a black man, that's what we do. And
Yeah.
it's so different.
He makes a basket. He makes a dunk. Hey man, good dunk.
Right.
You only did that because I wasn't there. Motherfucker,
Try
come do
that
that
shit
shit
again.
again.
That's
Try that shit
what-
again.
For us, that's what- very nice, accurate movie, baby.
Oh, I wish I was like
very-
you.
Right, but psychologically, if I play a game of pool, I always scratch on the 8 ball. Even if I run the table, I'll be like, fuck. Or when playing basketball, because I'm short, a lot of my shit gets swatted. And psychologically, it starts fucking with them. So when you see them Spud Webbs, little short dudes like in the and1 shit, they confidence level gotta be, oh, I'm gonna freak this, because there are advantages to being short. It just ain't, you just can't go to the board. Steph Curry reinvented the game because he was a shorter person.
Makes you
know what I
fast,
mean? And now the game is everybody want to be Steph. Everybody can't be Steph Curry. But what I'm saying is, it was about the psychological things that happened on the court during the game. My biggest criticism, BG4, was it was too many motherfuckers, man. I had to remember who was the people in the home, in the hospital room, who was the people in the fans, who was the people on the court. You got how many people in a volleyball game? 6?
Yeah, 6 on each side.
And then the coach didn't make one facial expression the whole time. He gonna coach all day.
Did he not do any timeouts or nothing? Like he didn't really coach
The
them.
coach didn't
He didn't
coach
coach
shit.
them.
The coach didn't
He was
coach
just
shit.
watching.
They were
That's
doing
because he
everything.
already had a brain
They
on
were
the
doing
floor.
everything.
Again, that your gripe is based off of what I'm hearing is not seeing seasons of the development.
So if you got a
Absolutely.
smart player and they're in a match and they're losing, would you not give them any advice for the whole match?
Even
He
Magic
already
Johnson and
felt-
Michael
he already
Jordan didn't
felt
do
like
that.
Now, you're correct.
Even the
because
Bulls
I
called
do
timeout.
agree. I'm just saying some of the things that you're griping about it because you haven't seen
Look
it.
how mad
But
he's sad because he saw this morning.
you do, and I agree with you in regards to that, and I agree with you in regards to some of the emotion stuff and how we as Americans do take it on versus how they took it on in this film. And that's one thing I actually agree more with you on in this film. They were a little bit too buddy for me based on what I know from the anime in itself.
I needed a killer instinct. Some of the guys had killer instinct, but they referred to them like they were bad. And I said to Jody during the movie, I said, yo, that's the dude that would win in the normal game. Because sometimes that reserve shit on the court does not come up against a motherfucking alpha predator that's like, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Which is what the setup for the after credit stuff was. That I'm assuming that next match, that next person that they saw was
Feel
gonna
me,
be
I'm gonna sit there right next
that
to them.
alpha.
I needed some signs. I needed real cheering in the background. That's what makes
Don't ruin the shot,
that's
man.
what makes an
I had a real
actual
nice shot.
sports movie into me. The people in the back, dun, 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 nah, nah, nah. All that shit makes sports for us.
Yeah.
Crowd yelling. This is why soccer is a #1 sport in the world because of all the singing and getting the fans involved. They're like,
I
he's
think
really
soccer's
doing
the
it.
#1 sport in the world because everybody plays it. Even
Well,
the poorest of kids could go to a field with a ball and play.
it only takes one ball and 18
One
players.
ball and some
Tennis
homies.
requires rackets, but volleyball requires...
Baseball's hard.
I guess so. But what I'm saying is, the fans are highly invested. They're painting their faces,
Absolutely.
they're dressing up.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to see more fanfare from unknown fans. They kept cutting to this little girl and she was rooting for him. But I felt like I wanted
My problem
more
is I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, you didn't
and
know
nothing
anything.
meant
And the bad
anything.
anime in the background. They was clapping in the background like this.
Nothing meant anything in the movie because I didn't know anybody. So I'm really relying on the action telling the story. And I did like some of the cuts. The volleyball work was cool. I liked it. But for an hour and a half,
And then the flashback
straight
was at
up.
the wrong time.
yeah, I'm like,
I didn't know it was a TV show.
I was like,
No, so it's
It's done.
I was like freaking.
So here you go. In season 1, season 2, season 3, we've been anticipating. We were like, okay, season 4, they're gonna meet up. Oh no, it's actually gonna be a film. So they put all of that season practically as a film, and then I don't know what's gonna happen next. If
But
next
then at the end, and then they said round 2. They said the second round. So like, we gonna see what's up with you. So like, they gonna have a round 2. That was just. I thought that was
you
for
mean
the championship.
you mean at the end?
Yeah, wasn't that
No,
the championship?
he was saying since they're in high school, remember? So
But it's the championship.
they're in the they're in the
But they didn't
national
win-
they're in the national tournament. That was just a round. They were advancing in the round.
You would think they won the whole goddamn thing. You had a whole movie on this shit.
It's because of just all of the build up again
From the rivalries.
From the rivalries.
Yeah, that's
and
done.
everything.
They're friends now.
So that's there.
Yeah.
But they like to compete, and of course,
And then they
since it's
said,
high school, that's what's going on. Is all right. Well, here we go. Well, he's going to get another chance. Little Shorty on the other team
Right, we're not
from
gonna say
Nakoma,
who, but
the
yeah.
other ones are their third years. They're done with high school sports now. They're done with their high school volleyball careers.
It was too many characters. I agree. You hit another nail on the head. Too many characters to keep up with. The biggest L is the fact that we didn't watch. And this is not the movie that you should watch if you have not watched the season.
No, I agree with that. And
some movies you could just watch. So the Mugen Train arc with Rengoku, you don't have to watch a single episode of Demon Slayer to enjoy that.
And that's how
This is
a good
not
movie
the same
should be
movie.
set up. A good
Yeah.
movie, you should be able to watch, put that DVD in, having no knowledge or whatever.
Exactly.
That should catch you up
Correct.
and bring you up to speed.
Everything don't need to be in theaters. This should not have been a movie.
This is a cash grab by Toho.
It is a cash grab.
Yeah,
100%.
because they know-
It's a cash grab because regular people just can't watch it. You have to watch all of the seasons. It's not for someone to be like, oh, look at that animated movie. I want to check that out. It wasn't for them because you don't know any of the characters. And in the tennis, in the volleyball match, you don't get to know any of the characters.
I
Hi,
agree.
are you lost?
I agree.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't talk to
No, I'm not-
strangers again?
no, I'm not
I'm
lost.
good at volleyball.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool.
All
I'm-
right. And then 2 seconds later, he's like, I'm going to crush you on
in the
court."
match. Was that the first couple episodes of this?
Yeah.
The
No.
flashback.
It was some of it in some of their season. Yes. I'm not gonna tell you where, but yeah, it was a flashback.
That was
within their
weird
season.
to us.
Because then I
Do we
I
know
said
where
wait,
he
then
going?
And I accept that from y'all.
And they're
I
playing on
accept that
opposite
from y'all.
teams.
Then they're friends. And I just met him 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So that was weird for us.
So I'm not gonna try to
I'm
make
only
it like
playing for my friend.
I'm not gonna completely
because I
make
like
it
him.
sense to you, but like you said, I do coach, and
And his phone was
I relate
dead.
to that because I know that
Then a random
off
dude
season.
walks up and is like, come on,
it's
bro.
off season, so you get players like right now. We have open gyms.
it was right
we
around
get
there where I
players
was
from
starting.
all different schools and stuff just coming to get good runs in.
I started getting
So it
comatose
happens.
after 15 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. He fell asleep. I fell asleep. He fell asleep.
And the bird
And then at
flew
one
by.
time, we all was asleep. Then when he woke up, we were knocked out. I tapped him to wake him up. When I woke up, I looked over at him. He was out.
Nada texted me. That's why
Okay.
she was like, yo, she showed me something from Atlanta. And I was like, yo, we in the movies right now. This was the scene. Only reason I woke up is because she texted me and my pocket vibrated. And
Okay.
I looked over and it
JoJo
was
called me
like this.
twice, and that woke me
Well,
up.
I'll give you my grade. I can see where your grades are leaning towards. Mine,
Wait. Have you seen all of them?
yes. So,
I
no,
love this.
that's why I already know, and I can understand it. I'm fine with it.
But wait, before you go. But based on my anime brain, if I seen all of these episodes with all the hype and the call-ins, I could tell this was the cum shot. I would probably give it an A.
look, in my head, it's like, fine. If you already saw Star Wars 4, 5, and 6, and we got to episode 1, this is the most amazing thing to you. So I'm fine with that, okay? Again, you know me, I'm always trying to make sure you're at least up to date. You're up to date with something that is out, and you can always have an opinion on it.
Yeah.
And if you so decide to, or whenever you feel like it, Jody tries or whatever, you can actually, boom, you're just going to be seeing it in reverse.
To know that they're here
Like
after 3
Interstellar
seasons.
or Tenet. That's
To know
what's going to
that,
happen.
how many seasons came out?
3.
So to know that this is where they are after 3 seasons, nah, I'm good.
It's trying to watch. It's like watching the Game of Thrones finale and you never seen Game of Thrones. You like dragons and all this other Daenerys, and you know.
That'll still fascinate you though. That'll still pull you in.
It's kind of
Yeah, seeing that'll still pull you in.
This is an A- film for me.
This nigga look like he.
I
So he look
would
like he got
say
the
that
jailhouse outfit on.
Wherever you guys were asleep at.
He got the jailhouse outfit on, bro.
That last point though.
You can't come in closer, or you look too far away.
I gotta get sad in too. I'm trying to keep both of y'all.
And they gave us that first person view of the point. That was something I probably have not seen in a sports anime film just yet. And I think that was very well executed.
What, when the ball was doing all that
Yes,
wild
yes.
shit in the ceiling?
Yes.
That shit
That was
was
amazing.
groundbreaking.
That was amazing.
Yeah, you was asleep.
That was
and I didn't want to wake
absolutely
you up for it because I didn't know if it was going to be.
shit.
Oh, you just missed it. Like, it's already going.
Oh, so it showed the camera on the ball at all times.
Yes.
And other people touching it.
Yeah, the
Where they
shorty
saved money in
red
the
dude on
beginning.
the Nakoma team, the setter, he was the one that you were following along, and you could see him, and you even got to see a detail of he dived for a ball, sweat hits the ground, and then you can see his face reflected through the sweat while you see his shadow encompassing those sweat beads. That was a great shot in a moment in this, and I guess you could say that's something that animes do. Even Demon Slayer did it with Rengoku, like that last bit with him and Kaza, right? Akaza, thank you. There was a big moment that you got to key in on. So yeah, for me it's an A-. For those who are Haikyuu fans, going ahead and eat this up, and I'll let you two go at it now.
I don't disagree with anything you said, Sad, and I really don't. I understand where you come from, but this movie was incredibly boring. I was checking out mentally, bro. Like I was like, I think the last time I was falling asleep in a movie like that,
Doom
was
Doom.
He's
no,
right.
I didn't see Doom in the
You
theater.
did see
Yes,
Doom.
we did.
'Cause I
The
saw
first
it.
one. You talking about the first one? The first one. We saw the first one. Remember that's when we was throwing water on each other.
No, wasn't that
No, we were-
2049?
No.
Doom.
All three of
That
us
wasn't.
were there.
That was Blade Runner.
It might
I didn't
have been
see.
Blade
I
Runner
didn't see.
too.
I didn't see Blade Runner with
All
you.
three of us are in here for Doom.
I didn't see Blade. I never saw Blade Runner with you. It was Doom.
We saw Dune in the theaters.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were there.
Yes.
Dune 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Not Dune 2.
No.
Yes.
It was one when we was throwing water on each other. 2, we never fell asleep.
Yeah, I remember throwing. That wasn't Blade Runner.
No.
That was Doom.
That was
You saw
Doom.
me throwing water on people.
Yes. Because we were
Fuck.
sitting in the front.
It was Doom then.
We were sitting extra close.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was Dune.
Damn near the same spot where he was at.
Yeah, Dune 1 put me to sleep, and it put me to sleep, and then as I was fighting it, waking up, put me back to sleep. That shit. Nigga, this put me to sleep like 4 or 5 times. I could say collectively, I've watched 35 minutes of this whole movie. Everything else, 40, probably 40 minutes. About half the movie was when my eyes was on it, and the other half, I don't know what was going on. I was hallucinating. I was in between sleep, and that's why I was able to wake up and answer the phone and just answer the bird. See, because I was like, my eyes was closed. I was there, but I wasn't there. I was in between sleep and awake. It's weird. And I get like that whenever I wake up. I know I gotta wake up, but I can't, I don't get up because I just like to have my eyes closed and be in that little mode between sleep and awake.
It's a fun place to be, actually.
I guess I could say.
Yeah,
I
what
guess
is that
that's
called?
also like part of the reason why I sat in a different spot from y'all. Like I could have came and
Oh,
sat up there with
no.
y'all. but
I knew
was
you
like,
were. I knew.
Nah,
BG4
I'm in a different
always
mode.
sits in his own little spot.
I'm in a different mode right now.
BG4, he sits in a different part of the theater, and that's why I go right to where I sit. He stays where he sits, and then
That way y'all can get what's true and authentic right here. Anyway.
Right.
I can sleep.
I like to sit next to him, but I know he's different.
I looked over. When I woke up, Jody was asleep. Like y'all saw the video. Eman was asleep.
When you woke up,
I took
wait.
3 pictures.
When you woke up, you didn't see me fall asleep.
No.
You woke up to see. I looked over.
And then it's-
I looked over. Oh all right, these fools asleep for sure.
then you have the
I
responsibility.
mean, we had the whole theater. So
It's like, I'm doing a
ruined
review.
it.
Then you have the responsibility. It's like, is it worth it to try and wake up and struggle through the last part of this movie, or should I just get this good ass sleep? Now, also the crazy part was that was tough for me, like trying to weigh whether to continue this good ass nap. Because if you want a good ass nap, go see this movie. But the other part was, I went to bed at like 11 o'clock. I normally wake up at 7. I got up at 9:30. This is an afternoon. We seen the 12:30 show.
Yeah.
Like
You got up
we
at
in here.
9:30? I got up at 5:30 this morning, bro. I've been up since 5:30 because it's the end of the school year. I took JoJo to the grocery store, got him a cake for his class,
nice.
some chips,
Oh, good
paper.
job.
Yeah. So he took that today to school, and he wanted to make sure it really. So I was up at 5:30 getting ready to go do that shit.
But I say
So
this,
that helps a lot too. While I was kind of tired.
But I say that to say this ain't 11 p.m. where it's like, oh, let's catch the last show. This is the middle of the afternoon on a Friday. We should be wide awake, bro. You know, I hear
That's
you.
why I got to give it to this movie. No.
And
I
the
got
only-
to give it to this movie.
Do it.
Only
Do what you
other
gotta do.
thing,
It's just gonna be one we disagree on.
I understand Japanese
No, but I
culture.
understand why you like it though. BG4, if you didn't see it, you'd be talking like
And
us.
as a tennis
and
coach,
if we saw it, we'd
No.
be talking
as
like
a
you.
coach,
No.
Yes.
and as an
No.
athlete, you're an athlete too. This is why I asked Eman, because being an athlete, that plays a part into how invested into an athletic movie you are. Because this is a very technical movie. I don't know what I learned
I
from
learned a couple
watching
things.
what a striker is, defenders, attackers.
The
I
they
watch
call it
women's
big
volleyball
serve,
because the
whatever.
women are so awesome.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? And so they have
would've
on their
liked to see some
outfits
girls.
and their glasses and stuff
the
like
perfect
that.
thing you wanna see some
If
titties,
this wasn't
Jody.
a woman, if
not
they
that-
had a
I-
2-on-2,
It's just
I
a girl talk.
understand. This one wasn't that type of an anime.
we live in LA. There's volleyball games going on right now. We can go right to the beach and watch a volleyball game.
Yeah.
But watching
Right to
all
Venice Beach.
dudes play volleyball, and a lot of the dudes looked alike. A lot of them.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate being black because we got light skin, dark
Yeah.
skin, medium skin. You got white people.
They rely
Whatever.
on hair color and eye color to tell them apart.
They had to give each guy a different hairstyle in
And
Japan.
eyes.
Now in Japan, at a high school, all them guys don't have all them different
Blonde,
hairstyles.
They
blue,
look the
green,
same.
They
pink.
don't
all
have
look
all
the
them.
same.
But in
Dark
order
hair,
to
bowl cuts.
differentiate, because I couldn't figure out, I said, damn, the dude with the red hair, yeah, the red hair black dude, red hair Japanese dude, the dude with the red hair looked just like the dude on the other team with the red hair. Another big critique. We have home teams and away teams. Because they both away, one team wearing orange, other team wearing red. Orange and blue, red and black. It's a reason why we give home team white jerseys, because we can easily differentiate which team. It took me 35 minutes to even know who was winning
I
and who
still
was
don't know who the
losing.
home team is. Did they have
It's no
cheerleaders?
cheerleaders.
It was
They had cheerleaders.
I
came
got
for
you. I
them.
got
It
you.
was
I
like-
got you. I
it
got
was-
you.
It was
I
a
got you.
home team for both of them.
It was a national tournament.
So
You're
they're
cor-
both
you're-
away.
They're both away. It was a
But they
neutral
were both
site.
home.
It was a neutral
Because
site.
their cheerleaders were cheering for both of them.
I hear what you're saying. That they should have differentiated as far as their uniforms better. That's how they all knew each other though. Red and black and orange and black.
That
But,
was killing me, bro.
But I mean,
'Cause you gotta look
It's
at
the
that-
lack of competition for me, bro. Like, this is the highest level. There's got to be some, like we talking about Blue Lock. I'm gonna kill you. It's your fault. Betraying. And I
Nobody-
guess that's what the first couple seasons already explored.
Nobody made any signs. In high school here, you making defense signs and all.
It's
I
a
just-
different
that's a
culture.
cultural thing
That's
right
a different
there, though.
culture,
That's
bro.
a-
So
that's
over
a
there,
culture.
they're
What you
very.
talking about?
Listen,
Conservative.
this
That's
is
a
why
culture.
our sports dominate world,
world,
sports.
yeah.
This is why Michael Jordan is global instead of
NFL.
just local.
NFL. Kobe Bryant.
yeah.
When you watch,
Yeah.
they be
None of
like
us know
Troy.
no
They
Chinese
be like
player
Troy Aikman.
out here.
I hate Cowboys. I'm from Philly. Troy Aikman, and they'll cut to back in the day. Troy, and they
Yeah.
show you him working out. They show him
Michael
his
Jordan.
family. I could have used a little bit of background because I'm trying to figure out, is he number 10, number 15? It was too hard to figure out everybody.
Okay, so you got too much going on. It's busy. The colors are bad. The flashbacks didn't key you in, but that's also still based off of you haven't seen anything.
This movie is not for new people.
I'm
It is
not-
for the fans. I'm just telling them.
If you a fan, put it in the comments because we want to hear from you. You might be feeling exactly what BG4. I'm not
Man,
equipped for every movie.
There's
You think
fans that
any
ain't
of
even
us-
come to the theater to watch this shit, bro. They watch this shit bootleg. Where the fans at was in here?
It was put
This
together
was
by
the-
Crunchyroll.
And this was the dub version, bro.
No,
Anybody wanted to speak English like this
outside of
motherfucker?
outside of a Miyazaki film, Mr. Heron guy. That's normal.
You know what I realized though?
That's
You know
normal.
what I realized?
The herring movie we saw.
Yeah.
that was packed.
That's normal, but also the fact that it is, like you said, it is midday, and it's
Friday, though.
It's midday. This goes into your question as far as
It's gonna be
Hey,
like theaters.
congratulations. 6 months. 7. 4. Oh, you small. Nice.
But yeah, that's still
That's
a
a little
normal
Billy.
situation right
She
now.
said 8 months, bro. In a month, she gonna give birth.
I'm gonna tell you
Her
something
little
crazy in a
shit like
second though.
She's
But
gonna keep that body forever.
That's how my baby mama looked. She was tiny with them.
the Demon
For her, she was
Slayers
out.
and the Dragon Balls and even probably the Jujutsu Kaisens are going to give you more crowd. Sports anime, you could say sure, it's still in its own little bubble.
Man,
as
Blue
far as
Lock
it
was
goes.
hidden though.
What's
To
that?
you.
The basketball one?
No, it's the soccer one.
Okay.
It's the soccer one. It's current. It is cool, but to me, it still doesn't hit like Haikyuu.
I've been writing
it's
the football one.
Blue Lock is in its first/second season because we're still watching the first season.
Right.
I'm fine with it, but I'm not as invested in it as Haikyuu as I was when I first watched it. Now, some of the things you were talking
I
about.
like
as
the
far
first
as,
episode of Haikyuu as well, though. I didn't know
Blue
that was
Lock-
Haikyuu.
Blue Lock, like you were saying, as far as like some of the details and things that they do, like when they're out on the field and kicking and this and stuff, and like you say, we don't get to see that. You were seeing that when you were asleep.
No, I seen them doing passes and spiking and blocking and dodging.
They didn't want the
and
movie
I
to be
saw
up
all
here
that.
the whole time. They wanted to build
Yeah,
it up
it's
to
a
that.
build.
Didn't I tell you
But
to
by
put
the
your
time-
fingers out? I'm like, fingers out, or when your fingers
Yeah.
is out.
You could,
but
nobody
I
got
get it.
injured. Nobody got injured the whole game, bro. And they was going for their fingers because you could jam your
I like
finger
when-
and take you out the game.
I like when they hit 25 points and then they were still, all right, next serve, come on with the freak. And they realized they lost. That was cool.
That's what, yeah. That when you in a zone like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
you
And
know,
for 3
when you in a
seasons,
zone
he
like that, it
hasn't cared.
happens.
3 seasons he hasn't cared about
That's lame. That's lame.
3
We're at the
seasons.
championship tournament and you just found out you like, man, get out of here.
They gave.
If I'm
that,
the coach,
they
get off my
gave that
team.
to you in the film, and you're not satisfied with that. That's
No, and the coach even said, all this time he doesn't even care if he wins or loses.
I did. You do run in as a coach. You run into players like that. They're like naturally gifted, but they don't. They don't have
Yeah,
that
they
go.
quit.
don't-
They
get
don't-
rid of them.
No, they don't.
Cut 'em.
No.
Cut them.
They
Trust
benched
me.
him.
Trust me. There
Ain't no
are
coach
some-
keeping a
He's a
player on their
mastermind.
team
He
who's
was the
good,
leader.
who don't care if they win or lose. Oh, you gotta
BG4,
go.
he was the leader. Like, hey man,
That's like having Swaggy P as your leader. You get rid of Swaggy P's. You don't
He
keep
was the
Swaggy
leader.
P.
Or you get rid of D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell, Swaggy P.
No,
Kick them out.
Swaggy was fine until D'Angelo Russell.
Nah.
Everybody
Them niggas was
listening
corny
to
on them
him,
freaking
and he
interviews,
like
acting
this.
stupid and shit.
his posture.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah. Well, all in all, guys, man, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Let me let E-Man get his last little shit on there, bro. Go ahead, E-Man. You don't want to sit down? Ugh. Lame man.
The sun is there, so you want to be there,
He wouldn't know that.
I ain't gonna like when I'm here, so I'm just.
so you don't have to hit it.
All right, got a good shot of all three of y'all. Go ahead. What's your final thoughts, bro?
This, I mean, I agree with a lot of stuff that you guys were saying. This is not as interesting as I said, like as Blue Lock to me. I'm sure if I saw it from the beginning, maybe I would have be more invested into it, and I probably would enjoy it more. Like I said, I like the grit. I like the the friendship and everything like that, the teaching and everything, how he taught him how to play ball and everything else like that. And I thought that was dope, but.
Taught him how to play ball.
Taught him how to play volleyball. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't teach him how to play volleyball.
Yes, they did.
Freak you talking about?
The kids were one of the kid was showing the other boy how to
His
play
teammate
volleyball.
you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
His teammate was trying to be a cool friend and a neighbor, and he was like, "Go play volleyball with me." He got him interested in it. He was interested.
But we didn't see him show him how to play volleyball.
He didn't. I know what you mean though. He didn't completely show him, but he got him
he
interested.
showed him how to.
He was helping him learn how to.
Got
he
it.
ain't got nobody else. So here. Do
So, all right.
And I thought that was cool. Whatever. I liked the father. Was telling him like let him play with can he play with you and everything. And told him let him know what's up. But other than that, man, it's not interesting. I did not really too much enjoy myself like I would like to. This was very boring to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like falling asleep in shows or movies or anything like that. When I fall asleep in any type of movie, it's not exciting for me.
It's boring.
And
All right.
I would have to give this a D.
All right.
Okay.
Gives it a D.
Key takeaways was that when you get to an end of a book, sometimes that you be like, damn, it's the last 8 pages. This shit was good. It's like being in high school. You hate high school till it's time to graduate, and then you like, fuck, we graduate, and you be ready to cry at graduation, don't even know why. That's what this hero's journey was about during this thing, finding his way into the game. I'll give it a C with potential. Because I recognize what BG4 is saying, and maybe it'd be a lot more to it. Do I have the time to invest in the rest of Haikyuu high school dumpster dive? I don't know.
What a dumb name.
But it's a dumpster match because you have to give up your career after the whatever grade. But yeah, I give it a
that's
C.
what dumpster means.
Yeah, you got to dump it yourself.
Yes! Go have fun. Enjoy the film. Go
She got
enjoy
the
it.
outfit on.
Is that a Haikyuu outfit?
Yes,
That is a Haikyuu outfit.
Yeah. We're doing a review. We're doing a review about the South.
She Haikyuu'd out. All right, go ahead. We scared the shit out of her.
I had to, because she wasn't gonna look this way anyway. A-. I enjoyed the film a whole lot. Yes,
And I bet she's going to watch it in sub.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't do
I
something.
bet she's going to go watch it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sag
Sag.
want to go
Go
chase
for
her. Fuck, man. They about to call the police on this man. All right, so, yeah. A-.
Overall, I think it was a very good film. As far as the animation, color was great. Animation was fine. It's not on the same. It's probably tried to keep it in that same style of what they've had, but it didn't come. It wasn't as clean and crisp as Blue Lock, but Blue Lock is now modern. I don't know which company is actually running it, but they don't want them to look the same, so that's fine. I enjoyed the ending, but it almost felt a little bit anticlimactic, only because, you know, he's trying to make the play and he doesn't, like in basketball or something. You're trying to make a play, a pass, and you turn it over. Oh, it hurts. In that moment for me, it wasn't as big. I would have just taken a game-winning point and been satisfied completely. But overall, for those who are Haikyuu fans who have seen it, go and watch it and enjoy it. That way, you can also make sure you are caught up to what's going to happen next anyway. If this is something, and I agree with these fellas, if you've never seen anything Haikyuu before, you're probably not going to fall in love with it. But if you are someone who is a risk taker and you just like anime and anime films, go for it.
If you're wired, if you haven't seen Haikyuu, skip it. This shit is boring. If you have watched Haikyuu and you're a fan of Haikyuu, this is a fire movie. I anticipate an A for this movie if you watched it. If you haven't, this shit is an F, bro. A movie.
Watching it in sub.
Of course you watching it in sub. And that's a little girl.
I wish we could have had her uniform on camera. She had the whole costume.
Yeah, I got it. I got a shot.
My Karasuno shirt it's dirty.
Hey, guys.
I'm wearing a dirty shirt.
I give it an F because no movie should keep you bored and put you to sleep like that. I understand putting you to sleep, but when you wake up and it puts you back to sleep like 3 more times, no, don't watch it.
Dub doesn't work, Jody.
Huh?
Some of them are
That
off.
shit was sub. I would have been asleep in 5 minutes.
But they were off with some of their delivery. Like,
The voices in sub.
Y'all go ahead and subscribe to this channel, bro. Like, it's not about the review. It's about the review. If you know what I'm saying. It ain't about the movie. It's about the commentary that we have. We just sat up here for 30-something minutes and gave y'all a freaking discussion about why we don't like and like this shit. Exactly. That's how it works, bro. America is about disagreements and shit. Subscribe, man. Real ones out. Deuces.